I'm in my home office today, and it's the perfect place to talk to you about the next unboxing divorce step, which is your personal property. That's your stuff, like I have here behind me, your furniture, your jewelry, all your clothing, your shoes, your personal possessions. Lots of people wonder about what they're going to do about it, and I'm about to tell you. I'm Catherine Miller, and I'm the founder of the Miller Law Group, and I've been a divorce attorney in New York City and New York State for over 30 years. And lots of times people are worried about what's going to happen with their stuff and how they're going to divide it up. So let's talk about what it is a little bit legally and then kind of how it goes down in reality. So basically, most of your stuff that you got during the marriage is marital, and you have the right to divide it up into your two homes. But it has a value also. And oftentimes people don't want to divide up the dining room set so that the chairs go with one person and the table goes with the other. So one thing that you can do is just kind of divide it up informally and just decide amongst yourselves who gets what and how you're going to do it. And frankly, lots of people can do that. But sometimes people get stuck on things when one person is going to leave with very little. How much should they get compensated for the fact that they're leaving most of the furniture behind? And then sometimes we get stuck on gifts. So let's do the furniture first. So all of the stuff in your house has a value, but in divorce, it's not the value that you bought it for, it's the value that you would sell it for. So that means whatever you paid at IKEA, or whatever you paid at Stickley, or whatever you paid to a top designer, it's what you would buy it for at an estate sale, or that's how we kind of think about it. And you can estimate that. You can look on eBay. You can bring in an appraiser to come and decide and tell you what the value of each of these assets are. That can be kind of expensive to do. And so I really think it's a better idea to try to work it out yourselves. Let's talk a little bit about gifts. Gifts are a little bit tricky because when you give gifts to each other, that's actually marital property. And I know you might be thinking, what? He gave me that ring. She gave me that watch. But really, that's marital. And usually those things really do have a value. And again, it's not the purchase value, it's the sale value. And so a lot of times people make a list of the valuable objects that they have and trade one off against each other. But you can also get an appraisal and see if you can just divide it up as part of the assets. I have put together a PDF called People Sizing Divorce that makes a lot of the concepts that I'm talking about in this unboxing divorce series a little bit more, people sized. And if you give me the link, your information in the link below, I'd be happy to send it over. Thanks for listening.